Adrian, are you there? Can you hear me? Hello?
Adrian?
He's in the room. I'm not sure why he's not coming on. Oh, there he is.
Yay.
Sorry, I'm trying to connect with my phone so I can use the camera from the video. So I need like 1 minute if it's possible. Is it okay? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Yes,
can hear
yes,
you.
we can hear you.
Go ahead.
We can hear you.
Is it okay? I take just 1 minute. I need to try to connect with the link. Is it possible, Ani, so I can use another phone gadget so I can log into the Zoom? Because I cannot see you right now. Now I see it.
I see you now.
Is it possible, Ani, that I can log through another device into the masterclass?
Yes, yeah.
No, Adrian, we see you. Adrian, we see you. We see you. You're there. We see you.
Oh, okay.
Yep, we see you.
Okay. Can I still log in on the phone? Because otherwise I cannot work on this like I normally do. If not, then it's also okay. I can work like that. Yeah, it works. So,
We definitely can see you, Adrian. If that's a concern, we can see you.
Great, apologies.
No worries. We can see you though. I don't know what the issue is, but we can see you.
And hear you.
We can hear you. So I don't know what the issue is.
Okay. I hope it works now.
Well, it's working for us.
Okay. Good. That's good. Then I use another thing as a prop. All right. Ready when you are, Daniel.
I'm Gary.
Didn't know you were into real estate.
What is it you think you knew about me, Chris?
Lavdi says that you're on the 10 most wanted list or something like that.
It's nice of her to say. I mean, it's not exactly that way. I mean, am I into the occasional illegal activity? Do I have better plans for myself? You bet I do. I just have to find a way to finance my dreams is all.
Finance it how?
Okay, I'm gonna give you some thoughts. You know, this scene is got a lot of things in it that are working very well, but I'm gonna give you a little bit of specifics to kind of pin it down further. So Daniel, don't throw words away, but of course we don't want you to hit them mechanically either. So it's an interesting balance between emphasizing things, articulating things, starting a thought, landing a thought, and then just hammering words. So, but, you know, just what do you think you know about me, Chris? Well, such and such says you're a criminal. Oh, yeah, she says I'm a criminal. Well, that's awfully nice of her. It's a big compliment that I'm a criminal. But I'm not a big enough criminal yet. But I will be. I got a lot of arrows up my plans. A lot. I'm just at the beginning. Tell me the exact words so I can show you that you're kind of quickly tripping over them versus really connecting to owning what you're saying.
Sure. Okay.
What is the first line, Daniel?
That's nice of her to say.
That's nice of her to say. You might as well say I'm the best actor in town. I like that. What's the next thing?
I mean, am I into the occasional illegal activity?
I mean, am I into the occasional illegal activity? You bet I am. But am I where I want to be? Have I murdered someone? Not yet, but I will. And so I know it. You might look at it and go, Joanne, isn't this what you're telling everyone not to do? You're stopping on every line. You're hitting every moment. The fluidity of knowing what moments mean and knowing what a character is doing, and not just quickly saying lines, quickly saying lines, quickly saying lines, throwing it away, throwing it away, throwing it away. And we can't hear it, and it's just dropped off at the end of a sentence. Blah, 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 blah. A lot of people do that. A lot of people do that. They start the thought and they don't end the thought, and in between, they're not really hitting every moment. Now, Adrian, you go, finance how? And suddenly, you go from being in a good mood to being upset. And that's because I think you're acting your curiosity. So you don't want to do that. You want to stay in the emotional circumstance that you're in. So if you're like, she says you're a criminal. Well, I wouldn't say all that. How do you make money? That's exciting. How do you make money? How did you finance it? I'm upset. Why are you upset? You're not really upset in the scene until he asks you to be a robber, and then you get scared. So you got to be careful that you don't have an idea. I'm a kid and I'm curious, and all of a sudden you look like you're upset, and yet the character isn't upset. So let's start it again. And really, Daniel, give some thought to taking your time, articulating thoughts, starting a thought and carrying it to the end. Don't rush so quickly through things. Go for it. Oh, I should get out of here. All right.
I didn't know you were into real estate.
What is it you think you knew about me, Chris?
What is it you think you know about me, Chris? What is it you think you know about me, Chris? What is it you think you know about me, Chris?
What is it you think you know about me, Chris?
And that's still too fast.
What is it?
And you know, hold on. When I'm telling you a note, I don't know if you know it, Daniel, but you get very impatient to immediately jump on it and fix it. That's part of your acting. That's part of the acting. By the way that you just laughed, it's just adorable. It can be really dangerous having a laugh. It can be really dangerous being flamboyant. He can be really dangerous, having a swaggy attitude with his rock style. Like, you can use a lot of, interesting things that you are and have that make this guy really cool and really special. But you are rushing over the lines, and you just can't do that. What is it you think you know about me, Chris? What is it you think you know about me, Chris? What is it you think you know about me, Chris? And you have to tape record yourself and be, I am rushing. I am rushing the words. Let's start again.
Didn't know you were into real estate.
What is it you think you knew about me, Chris?
Slow it down even more and say it more with sort of a power.
What is it you think you knew about me, Chris?
No, not grumpy, not hostile, just good-natured power.
What is it you think you...
One second. Again, the motor that's running in you, Daniel, that motor that's running in you, to get right to it and correct it, that's the bad motor. That's the bad motor. Because it doesn't let you slow your roll down. It doesn't let you take your time. Of all the scenes that we have left, I think this is the only scene. I mean, Stephanie Michael V. The Help is really a first-year improvisation that's grown enormously. But of the scenes that are left to be shown that I saw today, that did not go today, this scene is one of the scenes that you could collect and gather, but it's going to take a real change of an approach. And even the fact that you're being still and you're really listening to me now, it's a big deal. It's a really helpful training ground for you to stay connected and not let yourself running away, being present. So the first moment, what is it you think you know about me, Chris? What does it think you know about me? I'm arrogant. I'm the boss. I'm not insulted, but I'm the man. What is it you think you know about me, Chris? What does it think you know about me, Chris? What is it? The rushing with the words, it lacks the presence of you really being there. You actually have a very nice voice. Your voice is cool. And again, you've got an interesting look. And most people, I would say, oh, you're limited. You can't play a lot of characters. Let's cut your hair. Let's take your beard. No, you might be able to play special characters and get cast because you look the way you look. But it has to match the characters you play. So let's start again.
Didn't know you were into real estate.
Well, what is it you think you know about me, Chris?
Good.
Lovely. Says that you're on the 10 most wanted list or something like that.
It's nice of her to say. I mean,
Now you lost a little bit of the power of that because you did this one. It's nice of her to say, and suddenly it's sort of like hands up in the air, a little bit more helpless, and it's a little bit more quick and casual. And what you want to do is stay with that first great moment. Well, it's nice of her to say, I got a long way to be a real criminal. And it's of course funny because, he's saying it's a great
wants to be a
thing,
criminal.
but you have to particularize it. But you have to particularize it like you're saying it's nice of her to say, but I've got, like, you have to have that slow burn power and not rush the words. Do that moment. It's nice of her to say.
it's nice of her to say. Am I into the occasional illegal activity? Do I have bigger plans for myself? You bet I do.
So let me help you with this. And I think this is going to come to paraphrasing. It's going to come to improvising. Nice of her to say. But I'm not there yet. Am I into the occasional illegal activity? Sure I am. But I have bigger things coming. You could do a lot of different actions. There are other actions you could do than what I just did.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the less expressive up and down text that makes you seem like you're planted in a solid way. And you have a good ear, musicality. And you scrunch your face up when I imitate how I'm hearing it because you can hear the tone. And you hear it. You hear the notes. And that's why you want to work with an audio tape, paraphrase and improvise, and really get it in the zone. This is a case where if we don't meet again until next Saturday or next Sunday, and you have the time to coach, to work, to tape, you could come back and do a Miguel, which is like he was unrecognizable. It was bizarre. I like what you're doing, Adrian. I like what you're doing. a little bit, sometimes you're acting a little bit coquettish rather than childish. You know, hey, I'm just a little kid. But hey, I'm just a little kid who's excited. I want you guys to work on this in a very conscious way because I think you can break through. I truly do. Make sure it's not more than 3 minutes. It's not how long it is, it's how tight it is. Make sure you tape record and audio record. Maybe do a coaching with Annie. She helped Miguel that much. Listen to your voice. And Adrian, really work to watch children, you know, in a documentary or in a series, or, you know, how do kids act? He's developmentally blocked. His brain was impaired, but he's not like manipulative and coquettish and you know, this. He's more like a happy kid who wants to have a friend, who's not that quick. You both look fantastic. I mean, I love the way you both look for these characters. They're just impeccable. So perfect. But I want you to work on this, really work on it. Because I need you to go away and really try to capture what I'm after. Making sure you're doing actions. Have Annie read Adrian's lines and watch you. And you tell her, she says, I'm using my voice in different ways and line adjusting, and it's making me lose the authority and the power and the containment of each action. Okay? So boys, work on it. I should call you men. Men, work on it. Men, work on it. Okay, Michael Sims, let me see you.
Thank you, Joanne.
I believe you can really break through on, so just keep going. Okay, Mike.